mic and people weren't laughing and I got hot and sweaty and like.
It's called flop sweat.
It was very uncomfortable.
Yes, it is. So it's almost like taking a high dose of niacin. You ever done that? You'll get that niacin flush. You guys never do that? Take a high dose of niacin one time. It's teenagers use it to get high. It's a supplement. But yeah, I understand.
I actually haven't been able to do an open mic since because it felt so uncomfortable.
Because you're letting the audience have the control.
So I didn't want to take Matt's time as he had to go, but how do you deal
No.
with
It's
that?
a really good question. The question is, how do you continue to play?
Yeah.
Remember, I'm saying, I always say two things. If you're present and you play, you win. Even in a horrible situation like that, okay? Now, did you do the open mic as a two-step process?
I don't know.
I know I've told this to you before, so you haven't taken notes or noticed or watched the videos, etc., etc. So, open mics are a two-step process. First, you go in, and you look around. Everybody's sitting in the back of the fucking place on a couch working on their own shit.
Yeah.
And there's a stage way, like 100 feet, the other 50 feet in the other direction with, and nobody's listening. There's nobody there in the chairs except maybe the MC walks off to introduce the next person or whatever the fuck they're doing, right? And you have to evaluate it. If it's that situation, then don't do your material. That's the problem. You went into an impossible situation where no one is listening to you and with the outcome of getting a read on your material.
I actually went to Bert's room where it's like 10 people in the room. I think people
That's
some
not,
people were listening.
see, that's irrelevant to what I'm saying to you. Doesn't matter where you go.
But
Was everybody listening?
I think so.
No, that's...
It's hard to know because
You have to know that. What's the most important thing about stand-up comedy?
Relationship with the audience.
That if you had a relationship, you'd know whether they're listening or not. If you're noticing them, I mean, that's the number one thing. You can go in there and notice, wake up and kind of go, are they listening to the other comics? When you get up and start doing it, are they listening to you? If they're not, don't do your material.
Do what instead? Nothing?
No, do something for yourself. Okay? First, play. Okay. Second is rant. What are some things you've been thinking about, material you've been thinking about, and you haven't really written it or done anything with it? Stand there and just start saying shit. Pick some things during the day that's bugged the fuck out of you, and you just stand up there and rant, and you just fucking rant. And you just rant for your whole 5 fucking minutes. Fuck you. I don't care if you're listening or not. I'm here, up here, lights in my eyes, microphone in my hand, and I'm just doing shit. I'm up here being honest, saying all the shit that I wouldn't normally say when I'm on stage. Okay. Now you leave and kind of go, wow, I continued to play even though nobody was there. Right? And now I got up and I said a few things. I got a recording. I think I said a couple things that were really fucking funny. And you get home and now you got something for it. But what you're not going to do is get a read on your material. Okay, and as hard as we work on our material, if you go into that situation thinking with the goal, I'm going to get a read on I'm doing this to get a read on my material, you're going to come away completely discouraged. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then wondering, whoa, I'm not funny, questioning yourself. None of that's true. You just went into a situation and you're not evaluating it first. You're not going, oh, this is a comedy fucking nightmare. How can I turn this around so it works for me in some way? For all intents and purposes, what you did was give them your power. The only power we have really in life is over ourselves. Okay, shit happens to us. What is our power? How we react to it. Okay? And you chose to not react and kind of go, wait a second, this is my fucking show. I'm going to take charge of this show. If you laugh or you don't laugh, I don't care. I'm going to stand here and play. I'm going to rant. I'm going to make, I saw Gayla one time in the show. It's a horrible show. She started riffing empty chairs in the front row. I really made it. I was losing my shit in the back of the room because it was absolutely hilarious. But she played and goofed around, and the audience wasn't listening, and it was too bad for them because it was absolutely
So
hilarious.
even that didn't win them over?
He said, nah, they were just doing something else. They were
Oh, they weren't
busy
paying
doing
attention,
shit.
yeah.
Nah, they were setting up some shit or doing some. There's
Yeah.
hardly anybody there anyway. So she made a choice. Now, she didn't give away her power. She took her power back and said, hey, I'm going to make this show what I want it to be. So that is your lesson. That is everybody's lesson. Which is when you go in there and stuff, you leave with something for you. If you read the situation going, oh, they're listening, yeah, getting read on your material, you can do that. That's for you. Okay? If they're not, get something else for you so when you leave, you go, I won. I won. Nobody listening, everybody laughing or not laughing, I still won. Because when do you win? When you're present and you play. So I would make you next, but you're not in this class.